How's it, Sean from Fitz? Welcome to AI War 2. This is the game we're going to be playing slash tutorial slash review this time. Alright, so I'm back now. I was missing for a week, if anybody noticed that I was gone. I had some issues. My computer crashed again. So I had to go and take it back and let them fix it. And they couldn't. It's an intermittent problem where it just switches off while you're busy. It just shuts down, switches off, just goes off. So he's had it a few times now, and he's tried to fix it and whatever. So we decided it's definitely a hardware problem. It's intermittent. It might happen now. It might happen in 2 months' time. So he's no use him sitting with the computer. He's now changed the part. We suspect it's a power supply, so he's put a new power supply. If that works, then I won't be going back. If it doesn't work, we go back. We know it's not the power supply. It's like trial and error. There's computers these days. But it seems to be working now since I got it, last week. I had issues with my geysers. I'm a landlord. I got a few properties, and I had to. My tenants, the geyser went, the pipe went. I had a guy with a dog come here. Geez, man. You know what? You try and get out. I'm a person that all my life I've always been I don't like stress. Don't hurry me up, but don't get me to stress where I've got to run and jump. I'm not interested in that. Other people can play that game. That's not my problem. And I thought, now, because I was a salesman, I've always been a salesman all my life, but sales, high pressure and whatever, but I was always very realistic. I didn't play into that. Now, I thought I left that all. I thought, now I'm 60, I've retired, I'm now got the 2 properties I'm looking after, I'm going to relax. Nothing's going to bother you. Let me tell you something. While you're still alive, there's worries. Like one guy I know I'm carrying on about this, but this one guy, I went to go and see us sell some policies to a funeral director once, a few years ago. And I said to him, don't you worry about the ghosts around here. He said to me, this is so true. It's not the dead we worry about. It's the living we must be worried about. That's the problem. Where there's living, there's problems. Where there's people, there's problems. So, I thought and as I get out, they pull me back in. Like the Godfather 2. As I'm out, I'm free. I'm away from all this running around and jumping and hiding and doing hoops and whatever. As I think I'm out, they pull me back in. You see? So I can't. But maybe I'll go retire into old age home. Maybe they'll leave me alone there. Nobody worry me. Because there's always people worrying me. They want this, that, there, every time, all day long. So I don't want to. Not to say that I hate them or whatever, it's bad. But the thing is, you never get a rest. Until the only people that are resting are the people in the graveyard. They've done it. Nobody can go bother them. Even the taxman is after them. If the taxman can't get them, he come for their living. As long as he's lying in there snoozing in the graveyard, nobody can go worry him because they can't get anything from him. The minute there's a breath of life, there's people, there's things, everybody's coming after you. Even in the old age home, you think you can hide down there? You can't hide, because eventually somebody's going to come and whatever and worry you. I know I'm carrying on about this. This is my bit of my rant and rave. I'm back now. All right. I don't know how long, but that's the reason I was off. If you noticed, I didn't do any videos. So. Don't get me wrong, I love life. I love living life. It's just bitching and moaning. I'm sure everybody has their issues and problems. You think you get out and then they pull you back. Okay. So, alright, let's get back to the task. I know I said my bit piece now. AI War 2. Great game. And let me tell you, one of the best AIs ever made. These guys, I think his name is Chris, he's from Arcen games. He has another game on Steam. I don't know. What's the time here? We must watch the time here. Okay, it's 9:30. So we will go. This is an introductory. So we're doing the tutorial, but so it's an introductory. We might even extend over half an hour. We might go for an hour. It's just, this is the overall tutorial. I'm going to play the game for a while just to see that you get the bits and pieces. I haven't played this game for ages. And I love this game. It's one of my favorites. I love it because of the AI. The AI is so good. Go read up about this AI. In fact, the AI is so good in this game. They say if you there's 10 levels that you play against the AI. 10 levels, and if you on level 10, if you beat it, if you beat it on level 10, they consider that a bug, and you must report it. If you've beaten it on 10, then you must report because it's a bug. I don't know if anybody. I'm sure people have on the odd occasion beaten it on the level 10 and had to report it because it's so good. Now here's what makes this AI so good. It doesn't get bonuses. It plays on your level. This is what makes this AI so good. It plays on your level against you. It doesn't get extra bonuses like extra combat power for ships. No extra bonuses. No cheats and no enhancements. It plays at the level of the human being. All right, up to level 7. Up to below level 7, it takes it's much weaker. But on level 7 from above, from level 7, it's considered on your level. And then 8, 9, and 10. I play it on 8. I've never beaten it. But that's not a lot to say because I'm no good at these games. I love games, but I'm not a general master at it. So that's not a thing to say. But I haven't beaten it. I haven't. And I love this game. But as there's so many games I've got that I love that I can't give everybody the thing. But one of the reasons I love it, one of the important reasons is AI. You got to get games that have got good AI. The minute if I go look at a game on Steam and I look and I see people complaining about the AI, I'm gone. It doesn't matter how good the game is. I won't buy it because if the developers can't bother to make a decent AI, then I'm not in there. They make nice big fancy pictures, but they don't bother about the AI. I'm gone because I play mainly against AI, and I want a challenge. A decent challenge, not just given huge bonuses and big bonuses to help it, like Civ 6 and Civ 5 where the AI is just rotten. They didn't make a good AI. And it's funny, Sid Meier made a fantastic, if you saw that Gettysburg game he made, the Gettysburg, with the moving soldiers, Gettysburg, I can't remember the name of it now, it's escaped me. The AI on that was fantastic, one of the best AIs. And Sid Meier made that game. But yet on these Civ games, he hasn't bothered to corner the guys that are making these games and say, you need to make a decent AI. He hasn't bothered to do that. So he just left it in their hands. And they make shit AIs. That's why I don't buy Civ. I know I like Civ 5, but I went and looked for a mod, AI mod. If I can find an AI mod, I might buy the game. I might buy it. If the AI is bad, I go look at the community, see if they've got an AI mod, and then I buy that AI mod and I put it in. I did the same with Pharaoh Dynasties. I knew the AI from Total War is crap. It's really bad. So I went to looked for an AI mod, and there was a Hercules AI mod which did an overview, which made the AI a little bit better, a little bit smarter. I don't mind it then. But AI is important in a game, and a lot of people don't. They think they can get away with graphics. They fool the people and they give them shit AI. Go play online. That's not good enough. They've made a chess computer. Let me tell you, chess is a hell of a complicated game. They've made a chess computer so that they can beat all humans. Humans got no chance against. Why can't they make an AI for their games? And that's the proof. They don't lie. They mustn't lie and say, "Oh, AI." It's not. Because as long as there's games today that have got great AI, there's no excuse for them to say that. They just don't prioritize and put their time in it. And it really upsets me. But anyway, this is a great AI game. The AI is fantastic, and you go read up about it, it's legendary. Okay, so one of the reasons. Now, what's this about? The AI War, I never played AI War 1, but AI War 2 is about, it's a very unique game. It's about humans. You can play other factions as well. Humans in a universe where you are like a rebel faction. You're a very small faction. And you're trying to the AI controls the universe. And you'll see all of it now. I'll show you. The AI controls the universe. And you are trying to grow your little human faction to slowly, but not to notify the AI. To keep yourself low key. So grow it slowly So the AI hasn't noticed, and then get to a certain stage where you can take over and take the AI on. Because when you start the game, you're not capable of taking the AI. The AI is huge and strong. But the AI is fighting another war. I think they're fighting against another, and they don't notice you. You're in the universe, in their universe, but they don't notice you. And you must try and keep them, because as the AI starts, if you start to take too many planets, it's a very unique RTS. If you start to take too many planets, so the AI notices that. So you got to take a planet, and then maybe not take so many planets, the AI won't notice, and then slowly grow and get certain weapons and ships, and slowly grow until you're big enough to take the AI on. Because the AI will just crash you. And let me tell you something. And I'll say this again. The AI's got a warrior AI. It's got a strategy. It's got so many AIs that are so well written, and it's so damn good. So damn good. Smart, this AI. I know I've carried on, but that's the gist of the game, right? Alright, so you can configure this. It's got a lot of settings. Yeah, you got all the mods and network and performance settings that you can configure it. But the greatest thing, and we're going to start a custom game, a custom start, okay? And you can design what universe you're going to have here. Let me just before we do this, you've got many campaigns. It's called a campaign that you can fight. But here are the factions. You see, I've got the humans are us, the human empire. And you can configure it. You can change the fleet defenses. I'll just keep it on normal. Many options. And you can then also set up the AI to play you. And I've got it on level difficulty 8 because it gives a great challenge. If you're looking for a game to challenge you for the rest of your life, and what's great with Arcen Games, and I forgot to say this, Chris, the developer of Arcen Games, this game came out in 2019 or 2020. He's still patching it today. He's still getting patches today. Still getting patches today from Chris. That's how the developers stopped putting. I've got. Let me go. Where's the? Not here. Yeah, here's the whole story. The Kickstarter credits, background story, report about Chris from Arcen Games. Okay, last updated October the 15th this year. This game was developed, and every 2-3 months he brings in a new patch to fix the game. He's still developing it, still making it better. I've got all the patches. I've got all the let's go back to custom site. I've got all the DLCs for this game, all of them, and the DLCs add other factions. See, here's the Sentinels, but I can add a faction. There's all the factions I can add to this. Okay, same as the Human Empire. I'm playing as the Human Empire. That's the one I'm playing. I can play as another faction. I can play as the Zenith Miners. I can play as there's even Necromancers in here, I think. The Nazul, the human factions. I can play all these. Dyson, Dark, Zenith. I think I can. Can I play as that? I'm not sure if I can play that. Might be, I can add another player faction. I don't know. But I can play a few other factions. Let me see if I can add another. Add a human player. Oh, that's just the Empire to remove that. I think I can play as some of these. Human Resistance, I think I can play as... There's about 4 or 5 factions. I'm not going to go and look for it now, but there's about 4 or 5 factions that I can play, right? And yeah, let's just put Empire of Man. Empire of Man. Okay, so I'll just put that as my faction. And that's my faction name. Okay, so I can configure it, different starts, whatever I want. You'll see how it works. And then I can also add many other factions to this. Like I said, I can add resistances. I can add these guys. I can add another AI faction if I really want to make it. Another AI faction. If I added another AI faction, it'd be the AI Sentinels too. You see. But I'm just going to keep it for 2 factions now, as you can see. I also then, you can pick different ensembles. You can pick the difficulty levels. You can pick, and the 8 is considered pretty decent, pretty complex. All right, that's the setup. You've got a huge setup you can do with this. I've got all the DLCs as well. And then this is just the setup of the map. There's so much replayability in this game. You can add how the AI thinks. You can add their behavior in here. You can add and subtract. Like I've added on the brutal garden and lairs. This is part of the AI. The AI sync wavelengths. You can tell the AI how to sync. You can. The unit behavior. How do you want the allies and balance? Also, what you can do. You can play this game with, because it doesn't come with fuel, where you got to fuel your ships. But you can add fuel onto the capabilities. You can add fuel on there. You can change the way the game plays. You can add the spire cities extended. Now these are victory. This is so configurable. It's so damn configurable. It's so replayable. So much replayability in this game. Go ask anybody how great it is. All right. So there's the setup of it. Now this is how you set up your game. Now you can play. These are different game settings. Like you've got the Death Wish, the Expert. I play on the Human Ascendant, which is the. You can play Sandbox, which is the standard thing to play on. And then you can also regenerate the map. You can randomize the map, so it comes with different backgrounds and whatever. I'll just random. You can set it as realistic. You can play the standard planet style, rectangular, the original. You can change the whole setting, how many planets you want to put in there. So I'm just randomizing, and it's just, I can start there, I can start in there. Okay, so now you can take this one. I'm just going to randomize it because I don't want too many branches. Too many branches there. This is randomizing this map setting. I actually like this. I like this. I think I'm going to play this one, and I'll enter the campaign name. I'm going to start the game with this. I've got 100 and plenty. I'm over here. There's my name. I'm going to start the game there.
Expecting everything to go
I'm just
dark
going to
any
pause
minute
it
now.
straight away. Right, this is the home. This is your home sector that you begin at. Yeah, no, there. Now this is the universe. This is the universe. You don't know everything because I've said it that way. You can have fog of war open. You can have it great and how much you want, where you can see everything. This I just like it with fog of war, and I like it realistic. There's our planet. There's the things we have on there to build, and I'm going to show you how to do. Those are 2 battle stations. I'll show you what those are. This is basically on the universe. Now you have these nodes, and you must take these areas over. Right, you must fly to them with ships and take them over, and then you get bonuses. Like over here, I'll get an extra fleet, transport fleet. Over here, I'll be able to get extra ships on my fleet, I think, and this one gives me extra turrets. But you want fleets, you want things like this where there are fleets. But you also got things different at different places. You have different things that affect you, that will attack you, and he's now in this. This 24/6, this is the strength of his fleet there. This is what I have here on my fleet. There's my local fleets. The first thing I want to do, let's go in there. Now I'm in there. Now you see the tooltips. You see the big tooltips. You see all these big, don't be intimidated by, yes, it is. Yes, it is. These tooltips can get very intimidating and explaining everything. It just gives you a very thorough explanation. I've got tooltips on high, and it tells you what that is and what it does and whatever. Don't worry too much. In the beginning, I used to freak out by that. Alright, so I'm going to... Now, this is our base. This is our home base. This is where we start. We've got these the human crimopods, and we've got human settlements. I usually, in this situation now, I'm not an expert, so if any of you out there are experts, great, I love that. You can phone me up and let me know if I'm doing something wrong. I'm not an expert, but I play the way I like to play. On the top bar, you've got your metal. Now your metal increases with, you see these are metal mining places, and your metal, don't be fooled by the look of this game. Don't be fooled by that. It's a great game. Top tiers. 1 in 5 of the top 5, top 10. Great games of all time. This game, I'll say that, of all time. You've got your metal, which you collect, and this helps you build ships and stuff. You've got your energy, which is also very important. It's like your fuel. It also helps you with your planets and stuff, because every area you take over consumes energy, and it gives you back energy. I'm not going to go through too much because it'll wipe you out. Okay, it's a complicated game. It is a fairly complicated game in the beginning, but once you start playing, you're away. Those two I watch all the time. Then you've got your science. Now each planet you take over, each sector you take, you get more science. Science is added. There you've got your hacking. You'll need that. That's very important. That gives you things I'll show you. Then you've got your AI progress. This tells you your difficulty and how the next level of the AI is progressing. Then you've got your threat level. This is the Warden fleet, gives you this threat level. Then you've got your total strength of your attacking enemy ships on a place. And then you've got your pedia. That just gives you, it's like a Wikipedia. Now, you can open up the message log with all your message. I don't ever use that. Where's the settings? Oh yeah, and then this is a great thing, because this tells you the load on your CPU and how much you're using at the moment, what your CPU cycle. And this game is very, very scientifically arranged, organized. It's such a scientific, tactical game. You'll see. It's a really good game. Okay, on the side here we've got analog. This is all our assets that we have. You don't worry too much about that. And these are like hyperlinks to help you. Your watch fleet is always there, so you can click and go to it and whatever. Then you've got all your fleets, your combat, your classic fleet, which is your combat support, and combat support supports the classic fleet. So what happens is, if you've got mines over here, mines that are generating, and you're at the next place, you'll see now, these mines will support you. They will support building new ships while you're fighting. Okay, so don't worry too much about that, but that's there. Then you got your battle stations. It's these things over here. Very important. You can build different turrets and stuff there. Then you've got your, I don't know, oh yeah, that's your, no, that's your defense fleets. That's your classic, your battle stations. And then you've got your command stations. This is on the planet. This is the command station place of the planet. And I like to max it out. So I like to always, it's going to cost me in terms of this research. My home planet, I like to max out. And why I do this is because these home settlements produce metal. I like them to produce the most metal. You'll see the metal. At the moment, my inflow is 4,800, 2,000. It'll go up to 15,000 when I'm finished. I want to have the most max. So what I do is I spend most of my upgrades, and I'm doing that now, just to upgrade the home planet because of the chronobombs. It goes up to 6. You're allowed up to 6 to. Okay, there we go. Now this is the max you can do it. Now I've got these all at max, and you'll see I'm now up to 12,000 inflow. And the reason for that is because of these home. I don't have this anywhere else. These are the human. This is my home planet. This thing falls, I'm out. I'm dead. And AI comes looking for this. See, I've got these chroma. These make. And these home settlement places, they produce extra energy. So when you build this up, your home planet, you get that extra sorry, that extra energy. You don't get it anywhere else. I always like to have the inflow of my metal very high. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm not going to go to build, I'm just going to go to the tech unloads because I've still got 3,000. And usually what here I like to do, and I don't always do it, but I'm just give me okay, the combat support, I think it is. Yeah, this is the combat. These are these, I like to increase that because the combat support, where is it? Yeah, this combat support, and I also like to, I know it's confusing here, so don't worry, I'm going to, it will become second nature once we, where's this? Oh, force fields. I like to do the force fields. You see here, see there's a force field. This is, once he breaks through the force field, then, you shoot. So I always like to make the force fields 1 up. So I will, yes, upgrade that. That gives me 1 level in the force field. See, I've got 11. And this on the side here tells you of your, I'll explain it later. And the combat support. Let me just check here. I just wasn't sure. I haven't played this for so long. Yeah, you see, it doesn't upgrade this. Combat Sentry, FL. And I like to upgrade, especially for my... No. Oh, I do want to do the orbital engineering. Yeah, I want to upgrade that. These are these engineers that work on the ships. I want to upgrade. And there's one more. There is one I want to do here. Station keepers. Sorry, man, I did the wrong thing. These station keepers, frigate sentries, station keepers. Yep, I like to upgrade them. Station keepers. You see the station keepers here on my ship, my combat support. You see these frigates, they don't upgrade, they don't get upgraded when you upgrade this. That's why. So I like to do it there. And then here, I also want to, yeah, you see I can't level these up. Can't level because I've used enough. But as soon as I get this, I'll level these up. It's a fairly complicated game, but I mean, don't worry. You'll get used. It'll come like natural. Now we spend all our things. I upgraded the energy. I upgraded the thing. Now I want to make sure. I've got the engineers that will build. I want to make sure that I have. I've upgraded all that. That's the Victor. I can't remember now. Station keepers, classic. Classic defenses, classic intermod. Okay, so these are. I'm not putting these on yet. I'm not going to put these on because they're from the engineering battle stations and the classic defenses, and from this other one. These will add these, but I don't want to add these two there. Other defenses. Yeah, the planet. I want the force field. Yeah, I want a force field here. So I'm just gonna
as fast as we can.
Put another force field there and put another one there. And that's all the force fields I can use. You see the way that I don't want to do the now why I'm carrying because these ambush belong to the classic defense. I can use these on any other planet. I can take them to other planets and put them on there. I don't want to. Oh yes, that's very important. We've got 8 of those. So what I'll do is I'll put one there. That's just. I'll put one there. See, it reveals nearby cloaked ships. So this reveals anything that's cloaked that comes through there. And I like to put one in the center, Mr. Fenter. Okay. How many do I still got? 5. And I'll just put the rest in the center.
We'll make it happen.
Okay, so that's done. Then the tractor beams. Okay, so this is how many tractor beams? I've got 20. So if I put I think it's control.
See the death of success.
Yes, there we go. That just, I think it makes 5 of them.
My crews are on it.
How many do I have still left? Oh, that's all my tractor beams. Now these clacking, and then I like to put these station keepers.
I'll see it gets done.
See, these are ships that are in your area that fly around and support you as you are needed. See, and I've used up all that. You see, I've used that whole thing there. Okay, so we still got it on pause. Station keepers, you got to watch out because you want to, and then the pike turrets I need to add. Okay, yeah, because they're part of the. Now pike turrets I like to put inside the force field, and I'll put
We'll do everything
5 there, 5 there, some more here, some more there. They just supply the defense around there, and I've got that foxhole. No, the engineers will come. The engineers will come. They will. This will make themselves. These engineers. Yeah, I think that's it. And my ship is here. Okay, so we can let's let the thing go. Now it's just gonna build all these efforts for me. See, it builds that automatically. That's engineers for the planet, planetary matter. Those it doesn't build, but I'll show you what those do in a later episode. Okay, so I'm building now this whole planet up. I'm building now the ship here. You see here. If I go here, this is my main ship there. You see, he's up. He's built, but he's using all this energy. You see, he's using it. Even though the outflow is 77, even though inflow is that, it's using all that energy in there to build all these things. But I'll wait here. Okay, so he's then built. Yeah, I'm gonna load him. Yeah, so he loads. Now he's carrying all those ships, and I'm gonna put him over there. He's still building.
Metal reserves critical.
Okay, that's fine. That's 1. That's 2.
Nav settings updated.
I'm putting it in there. Yeah, that's fine. He helps out. He's my support. He goes everywhere. The support ship is very important. He goes everywhere with you. Because he helps, and he helps build these ships that are get shot down. But I'm waiting. You see, I'm drained. The drain is heavy. I'm waiting for that drain to come back up. Let's just look out at the universe. So I'm still here. He does know nothing about me. The AR threat is up here. He doesn't know I exist. I'm just gonna wait until see, he's got to build all those things and the sentinels and all this costs thousands of metal. There's my mobile. This is the tech tree as I showed you. Here's the hack. That's where we get to planets, how we hack this stuff. And then it gives you tips here. This is okay, so I'm still waiting for this. I need to get to at least 1 million. See, he's climbing. Because you know when you're going to take over a planet. Now, my first planet. Okay, so I'm just going to take 2. And he's going to load up his ships into his units, all his ships, and I'm going to put him right behind there. Okay, these are the warp capes. These are you see these letters here, these orange letters. If you look over here, these are all what's nearby me. All these jump off places. I'm going to wait till at least I'm at, and I want to go and get the extra ships, another fleet over here. So I want to definitely get that fleet before I go anywhere. That's my most important thing I need to do. Where are we now? I want this at least over 1 million. And there's a cap too. You see 5.5, that's a cap. But it grows as you build your planets, as you get your planet. It's got a 6 O's. I can go in there and have a look because I've got, you see, he's got these two here that I'll take out first. These are the guys that generate ships. There's the ship I've got, and here's the main guy. If I don't kill him, he doesn't know about it. But if I kill this main guy, I can take over the sector, and then his thing will go up. You'll see. Let's make it to 2 million. Okay, I'm just going to highlight those 2 O's. And I mean, you see the 1 and 2, that's my support unit. And I'm going to send them over to this place to get, because I want that ship. But I just want this to be, just give me the high. And then who's he connected to? We don't know yet because we're not on that side. But I need that extra ship. Then I want to go here and I want to go there for those 2. Let him just climb to 2. Because that's the backup. That's supported this metal and stuff. The energy not. Energy just... Well, you need the energy. Okay, hang on. Let me just highlight the 2. And now I'm going to go in. And I'm going to wait. And I'm going to pause as soon as my ships appear. Because he's going to come after me. See, I'm now in that sector. Okay. 1. I think it's unload. 2, unload. Okay, now 1, I want him to... I want him there. 2, I want him to follow behind. Now we want to destroy this thing. So he's sending his sentinels. We want this thing because this generator. Kill that, kill these before you see now it's using. But what's happening is that okay. Now you don't want them to escape because they're escaping now because they're gonna go build strength somewhere else. But that's fine.
You down.
Don't worry about this yet. First get this.
Absolutely.
I'm going to bring my supporters up here. No, he's running away.
This is huge. Devourer class golem detected.
As fast as we can. Yes, sir.
See, this ship is what I want. Okay, he's done. Now I just want to make sure.
Absolutely, sir.
I need to put this. Just checking to see that this. Yeah, this is on pursuit. What is this? No, enable pursuit when you pursue your ships to act on their okay, they act on their own. Now.
Copy that.
And 2. I bring 2 nearby. 2's not a fighting ship, it's got engineers in that. It just helps build my
We're inbound.
This enables me to take over the sector. There's nothing else to kill here. See, now that's the Overlord speaking.
See a rounding error.
Copy that.
Now I must... Hang on. I'm gonna build a logistics. That's the middle one, logistics. And I'm gonna put it where? There's that classic side there. Oh, okay, hang on.
Yes, sir.
I forgot it, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Okay, now I'm gonna build a logistics center. See, midway, and yeah, so that means I'll have to have it, say, in the middle here.
On our way.
Now, he's now gonna build that.
Moving out.
Let me just see. Okay, so I'm going to load them. Load. 2's going to build. Now I'm going to start building the... hang on, I'm going to build him to 1 level here. Okay. Oh, no, it's not. It's still coming. That's still building. Okay, so I'm going to... let's see.
Did you claim important technology, or did we lure you into a trap? You will find out soon enough.
I'm going to build a force field here. Put a couple force fields. I'm just so rusty.
We'll have it up before they knock it down.
Just to protect me, yeah. Okay. I'm going to put some pike defenses. I can actually put some pike defenses on the ends, yeah. So I'm gonna put a few pike defenses, yeah, there.
Absolutely, sir.
And I'm gonna put a few here to guard this gateway. See. And I'm gonna put some on my planet. Oh, that's it. That's all the pike defenses I got. This is the gravity generator.
Human resistance cell in full retreat.
We'll make it happen.
I'm going to put some gravity protections over there. I'm going to put these guys here. These guys here. I'm not doing the expert thing because I haven't played this for ages and I'm not an expert and I love the game. 3 is built up. That's our extra ship.
We'll figure something out.
There. Okay. Tractor is very important. I need to put a tractor here. Okay. They slow down the enemy ships when they come through.
10-4.
And I'll put one in the center here. Okay, that's all I add. And then these mines. These mines are very important.
Yes, sir.
I'll put 2 in there. Okay, that's done. Then I need to build these.
As fast as we can.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I need to build sentries and watchmen. Okay, so then my AI will build that. Now I need to this. You see now I have another extra ship. See, I've got that ship, and this is the Strike Romulus ship. Okay, so what I'm going to do and what I like to do is I like to see he's busy there. He's coming to attack that. I like to put my 1 there, and this is a 3. I'm going to load up the 3, so he loads up. I'm so used to this. And I'm going to, now with the 1, I'm going to transfer, I'm going to multi-swap all those from the 3. See the 3rd one there? See, I'm going to add it. I'm going to add all these ships to the number 1 ship. So he's going to be basically empty. Yeah, see there. I'm at 41. If you look now, if you look at 1 and I unload it, I got all the sky ships. All the sky ships. I just need to load it up, and I'm going to just load it in there. And 3, which is this one, has got nothing. Oh no, 3 has got nothing. You see, I'm just getting used to it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to up that a level. Yes, just 1 level. I'm going to use my mobile support to up him 1 level. The classic defenses, I'm also going to up a level.
Intel reports the AI is preparing to attack our home planet.
Up a level. Okay, and I've upped all the levels at the place. Now this is basically 1 there and 2, which is loaded. Okay, and put 2 over there. Okay, so there's my 2. This guy, I'm going to send back. Let's go back to the 3. I'm going to send back to here. He can help down there. He's an empty ship. So he's going to sit with these guys over here. Okay, there's now the reason why I haven't got the technology, and that depends on the territory you conquer. So I'm gonna keep. He's now got this. I've put. Okay, so I need to. Yeah, I put all the pikes. I put everything. I put the extra things. And I put all his. I'm just checking that I've done everything. Okay, now I've done everything by him. Now he's got these defenses here. I'll add defenses. You don't get like the extra pike turrets, all the extra turrets that you got to go and. You don't own it. You don't have any of it. You got to go and steal it from the air. You got to go to the air and raid his base and then open his database and get those extra pikes. It's not like a technology field. You do have technology here, but only. We don't need that the tech, but you only have it for your existing what you have at the moment. Just gotta keep an eye on the guy. He's not only for what you have. You see now here this is him coming into this. Okay, this is our main. No, that's the wormhole. But this. When you see these messages here, that's where he's attacking. That's how it tells you. Okay, I'm going to take these two. I'm just going to have a look at what I have here for my classic fleet. See, I've got all these. These are ships, you see, and what they can do. That your flagship carries. Your flagship is just a transport, but it gets stronger. It gets it does get stronger, and you make it bigger. And you up it here on the level, but it's basically like a carrier. Now, what I usually do is I must just check what was this again? This gives us. I'm just checking here. That's a turret. That gives us turrets. Okay, so we need to take that because that gives us extra ships. So I'm just going to double check here. Okay, it's not too bad. He's got miners here, and he's got these extra things that we need to destroy, and then we need this. Okay. The threat level at the moment is 30 AP. So it's not high. It's not high. But as you conquer, it's high. Remember, he's far stronger than you. So I'm going to go there. And I'm going to go here and just wait for him to come in. I'll press pause. Yeah, the space bar is the pause. We're going to come from this. We're going to end up here. This is where we're going to come. Okay. 1, unload. 2, unload. Just get my ships out. Now, we need 1 to take this out.
This is not a
and
drill,
2
people.
to go there.
Moving to new station.
Now he's moving out. He's not strong enough to defend this area. So what? Okay. Then I'm going to I'm going to go there. I just want to see if there was another ship. You see, there's a ship over here, but that's through there. And there's ships over here, but I've got to go to this and then to get to that. So I was hoping there'd be ships around here that I could ram. But there's no ways to do it. I've got to do it this way. Okay, so now in the force field I keep 2 because 2 is replenishing. 2 is
Bearings plotted.
got to get these fields out first. Okay, so 1, I need to get this out. Are there any more? There's no more now. Okay. Now, there's no more here, so I'm going to, 1 needs
I have
One
the same
needs to
thought
attack
myself.
him.
The purpose of their plan was to
Okay,
store
so-
industrial waste. I should have
I'm just
known
trying
it
to
would
think.
attract you
Okay,
humans.
alright. I'm just thinking now. So I'm going to build a logistics. Logistics gives you a balance. See, there's two that are there. Gives you a balance
My crews are on it.
to
Very good, sir.
one load. Let's just load them up into the ship. So otherwise it makes it less. I'm going to where's the oh no, here it is. I am so rusty at this game. This is the command. So I'm gonna up him a level. That's the planets. I'm gonna up him a level. I'm going to then start to build. Okay. I'll leave this to last. You can see what I'm going to do. This gives me the capabilities of getting extra ships. You can read the tooltips. They're extensive in this game. I get pikes. Now I'm going to... the pikes are within my force field. First, let me just do the force field. Okay, force field. Okay, so I'm going to put a...
See the death of success.
See, this is now I add more force fields to that. Now my pike turrets are very, so I can keep, this is the beauty of it, I can keep my pikes within my force field near my planet because they've got range. You see the circle thing has got range, but remember, anything that fires through a force field only fires at half the power, but at least it's defended. Okay, this is a slower. You only get 2 of those buggers, but I'm going to put one in this for those.
On our way.
I'm actually going to put 2. I'm actually going to put one also in the, because that slows down the enemies. This thing slows down the enemy ships so they don't fly so fast. What's this? This is a decloaker. I don't know why they give you more decloakers.
Absolutely, sir.
And I'm going to put one inside there and one in there. Yeah, as you get so many decloakers, you get shit all of anything else. And I'll
As
put a
fast as we
decloaker
can.
there.
Yes, sir.
And then the tractors, I'm going to put... How do I... Oh no, I can't put them on 2. So I'll put the tractors there. This also slows down the enemy ships. Very important. And then the mines. Now you don't need to worry because the...
Construction starting now.
Your AI, you can leave this base and go. You need more defenses, obviously, to start to help. But your AI will repair everything when you're in your absence. You don't need to sit and repair and whatever. Station keepers, very important. These things, yeah.
We'll have it up before they knock it down.
Okay. These are ships that fly around. They protect you. Stuff, you need them. Where's my 1? Let me fly him there. My 2 is over here. Let me fly
Nav
him
systems
there.
have been updated to reflect our arrival
And
time.
now you see I got hack points. Now I'm going to use hack points. Hack points enable you to get the information out of these things. I'm going to put 1 over here. And I'm going to put 2 just behind him.
Helmsman,
And this is just I'm just going to finish.
Science teams have gathered all available knowledge in this system.
I'm going to build up. No, hang on. Should I build up my science first? Yeah, I think I'm going to build up my science. Now, you see the 11, 12, and whatever. This tells you've got the higher the number, the more ships and turrets you have with this capability of weapon piercing. So this is a brilliant helper. So of all those capabilities, I've got mainly the weapon piercing. So I'm going to increase the weapon piercing of my ships. Now that is an upgrade that upgrades all of those. All of those were weapon piercing. And I have most of the ships have this weapon piercing thing on there. This is a great help. The next will be 12. I have very few ships that have got weapon core. And no ships with exotic. You see this, and it tells you the force, the power of that, and you can sort of gauge from there what you need to upgrade. Alright. Now, let's go to the hack. I'm first going to get all my... I'm going to first let that load. Unload. Okay.
AI planning attack on home planet.
I'm going to unload. And I'm going to take all of these guys to
Taking
here.
up new position.
Okay. Now, I'm going to steal a ship line. Okay. It takes 15 seconds and it'll tell me. Now, I'm going to, number one, I'm going to steal a ship line. And you can see the strength, the power of them. Like the assault frigates you only get 6, but they got a power of 9. And there's an R5. So I'm going to get the assault frigates. And I'm going to hack them. And it takes off my hacking points over there. That's how much it costs. Now watch, it's going to be a big response. You see what I'm saying? A big response. Just got to let that response go. And sometimes bigger. The more ships you get out, the bigger. Yeah, there's the strength and there's my strength. Just gotta wait. Wait. I've got all the sentinels and everything in there. I've got all the... Okay. So I'm going to do a decade. Hang on. I'm just going to make sure that this... He's sending a... See, this is a response. He's giving me up to 50 AI, and that's the total strength of the attacking fleet that's coming. That's small. Yeah, okay. So, 1 back to there.
Crew copies.
2 back to there.
Will be in place on schedule.
And let's just put 1 back in there because I want some more ships.
Naturally.
Okay. Now, they will build that. They will rebuild that in time.
Yes,
I want
sir.
all these sentinels here. And I want 1
Roger that.
there. Okay. All those sentinels there. And 1 must...
Human resistance
Yes,
cell
sir.
in full retreat.
Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna... got it at 1. Now you see you get volume of that, but you don't get the strength of that. These are all 2 stealth bombard, which is... You got to see what you... see, it'll tell you what it does. Yeah, you see, there's a laser pulse, damage, reload, the hull power. Just look at these tooltips. If the target has been at a planet for less than 9 seconds, the above weapon does 6 times damage. So each one is unique in its damage and has things, abilities and detriments and stuff. So if the target has been at this planet for less than the above does 6. See, that's brilliant. Now these are all 2s. I'm going to take this Velociraptor. Let's hack him.
Hacking underway.
There's the hacking. That's the time that the ships will appear. This is a response from the AI. And it gets stronger and stronger. See the power of the fleet. See, there's the power. And it's coming down. The combat support is building ships as they're getting destroyed. Yeah, got Velociraptors there. No, you just leave. You can't actually. You can control the fleet, but this is a. See, that's what I showed you, the hacking points. They're used for that general purpose. I'm still going to fight this. I'm at 100. The reason is because my combat support is supporting it, building these ships. It's got engineers. So it's replacing them in real time. Okay? That's good. And he's come out here as well. I just want them to rebuild that. Bring this back down here.
The course has already been
I've got
plotted.
another.
Nav systems have been updated to
See now,
reflect
they
our
see
arrival time.
rebuilds them automatically, and I want that rebuilt. Okay, so 2 I'm gonna bring back down here just to,
Right away, sir.
and all these sentinels, these are the planet, they come down here too. They're gonna help out.
Starting now.
Now I think I've got 100 hack points. I've got some more hack points. I wanna hang on, let me just see what kind of tech I can unload. There's nothing much. I won't unload these. I'm looking at the ships. Now you got to keep it dressed because he's strong and you're weak. Alright, so let's hack. You allowed 3 hacks. Well, I've only had 3 hacks. Now this is various ship designs, research structure 3. Read the whole thing. Yeah, you can pause the video and read all this, what it does and whatever. And you can also increase the logic recon, but I want the extra ships. So now I like the Weber frigate. It only gets 6, but it's a powerful ship. So I'm gonna go for the Warbird frigate. Yes.
Hacking has commenced.
Iron strengthening, but I'm being refunded, and you see the energy that's going on. See this energy? Each one is stronger. I'm using, so I had 6 million coming towards minus as I'm building. I'm slowly, a little bit higher than it, because I'm rejuvenating. That's at this place, and this is at I can go there. By clicking on that, I can go there. I'm going back there. See, I can up from here, I can move to those different sectors. I have to leave us to this battle. See how tough it is. Bringing him down, but it's a fight. So each level that I have, it awakens him. He gets a clue for it. You see, you don't want to awaken. And this, as this increases, does his awareness of you. Now I let the AI fight this battle, which is good. I've got he fights the battle with the turrets and everything. That's so good. Yeah, I got the Velocity and the Warfare. Love it. Okay, now this, we'll see. I've got 64 hack points. Now this is what you use your hack points for. Now that's gone. So I've only got what I got here. Okay, let him fight it out. Okay, there.
Nav settings updated.
And I'm gonna load him all in there. Okay, then 2 is gonna come here and help rebuild it.
10-4.
I like to just bring these guys out here too. Where's 2?
Understood.
Yeah, there he is. Then he starts to build 2. He starts to.
Very good, sir.
And then I'm
Intel
gonna-
reports the AI is preparing to attack our home planet.
More where they came
Yeah.
from.
This is our home setup. This is where we got, but we will get turrets, more turrets for this, and we got both these guys here, which I'll put on extra, and then we've got those sentinels that protect us there. We can't see that. Where are we now? See, okay, let me just go back in there. Oh, sorry, man. So we're here. So we got those extra ships. Everything's rebuilt. I'm going to put 2 over there, and I'm going to load him up. Yeah, and he's going to put 2 there and load it up. Okay, so let's go to the main. We've put all our defenses and everything in here. And every place gives us extra energy, which I think the energy is controlling. I'm not sure what the energy, I can't remember. But the metal, you see our metal's gone up. And now we're getting an inflow. We got up to 7 million that we can inflow. Now, I think that's it. What's the time we have for our first episode? Okay, 10:30 on the dot. We hit it on the dot. So, the next place I'm going to go, I'm just going to pause it so it doesn't... we've taken over this sector here. We've taken over that. So we've put enough defenses. We're going to go here. Now, this gives us turrets. Just see if there's anything else I want to do before then. No, I don't. So our next go is here. I'm going to decide. Do I want to take I think I need to get turrets. So I'm going to move these guys to take this. And it's an end. As far as I can see, there's no... So I'm going to make an economic station over here. You with me? I'm going to make an economic... Then I'm going to come... This is very important. I get an extra ship. With ships, I need to take this. And there's another one that's important as well. So I might be able to get 4. So at the moment I've got 1 ship. What I do is I take the ship. I was, when I was playing it, see this? You see there I've got the 3 that I took over the last time. Where was it now? You see, what I used to do in the beginning when I started playing this, I used to just keep the 3 there and keep the ships. Keep these transport ships, and I have all these ships that were inherent to those ships, and I used to fly around with 6 fleets, and then like balance them out. And that I didn't even think about it. I saw a guy playing this, and he just changed my whole view on the game. He said, "No, you take all these individual ships, send them back to the main world, and then just fill all your, just build up your 1 fleet, your 1 ship." Fantastic. Easier to control, having that extra, much more powerful, because now you're making that ship more powerful. This transport flagship, which is this one here. So you see now, if I get it, where's it? Over here, the transport fleet. These are all the ships I've got in here now. So every time I take over a transport ship, I take all these ships and I bomb it into the number 1 transport fleet, and then they have this massive fleet. It can trip you up, because it can trip you up. No, it can, because what can happen is that you got a lot of places to defend. Let's see, is he coming? I got my sentinels all back there. You might have a lot of places to defend, and you only got 1 fleet. So it is helpful to have a few fleets, but in the beginning, I think it's best to have 1 big gigantic fleet instead of having like 5 different smaller fleets. Get this over with here. See, your homeworld is powerful because I built it up. You see, with my homeworld, check here, my homeworld. Oh no, man, where's it? Oh, close, man. Where's my homeworld? This is my homeworld. Yeah, Flux, this place. You see here. Oh yeah. Oh, these are all the commands. Okay, different commands. This, I mustn't forget that I must upgrade that. Yes, upgrade that to 1. And I've done the Oshawott, the Comza, and the Foxhole. The Foxhole is my main. I've upgraded this fully. These are our sectors that our systems that we control. I've upgraded fully. And each other one I put 1 in, because it's expensive. It takes all your research points to upgrade it. But my homeworld I always upgrade it because when this thing goes, let me tell you, everything goes. You understand? So you've got to make sure that that's a big. Okay, so we're going to end it here. This is an overview. I'll play on until I feel that you understand how the game works and the flow of it, and then I'll move on to another game. But I'm going to play a few episodes on this. So our next, because we got here, we need to get turrets. Now this thing brings turrets. This is a turret schematic. It brings us all you see all these turrets that we make here. The ambush turrets you see, these are available, but they're on our battleships, our battle stars. And I don't want to just commit them just yet. I like to leave them at home, so I'll think about them. But they give us all better ambush turrets, conquest turrets. They give us better schematics. You understand? Yeah, all right. I think that's until our next. I think I covered a little bit of it, so you can get an idea. But we'll carry on playing. The next video, we're going to take this over. Then we're going to come down here and take this over. And then maybe go down there and get 4 battleships, 4 transport ships, because in those transports they got fleet, they got units in there, spacecraft in there. And then you see here, as the universe, as we expand, we get a better knowledge of what's around us. You see, all these things lie in the system, and you see that 48, that's the strength. And if you look at our strength, which is 53, I think we're at 53, we should be able to take that's 28. And that's 68. That's a bit stronger, but when we take it, we'll get that ship and we'll get stronger. All right. Sean from Fitz. I think we've done it for today. Until our next video on AI War 2, good day on you.